Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, dear members of DailyNetPay. I am John Kielec, and I am the owner, admin of the DailyNetPay and private trade shares. What I do for a living, I trade Forex market in Bitcoin, and the profits that I earn from the Forex market or Bitcoin trading, I share up to 150% with all DailyNetPay members through the private trade shares in the form of advertising. And this is update from December 9th, which is Monday, or was Monday, to December 13th, which is today, Friday. And ladies and gentlemen, I am so happy to announce, I love doing such updates because I am going to show you the results today. So let me just go down here and look at that. This week's profit, 17.22, 17.22% in trading. Great trading results. And in Rwanda, we had 8 wins, 3 losses, no open trades. Our other broker, second broker that we use, FX Choice, we had 8 wins as well, 4 losses, and 1 open trade for over the weekend. So total wins was 16, losses were 7, and 1 open trade. And guess what? This is the new record high in trading profits. Our previous one, if you go into your DNP PTS video stats, you will see that previous one was 16.34%, and the other one was 13.6 or 13.16%, and this one a whopping 17.22. So once again, as you can see, what I'm reading in here, I love doing such updates when trading went very well. And truly, I wish it would be like that every week, but with trading, it doesn't work like that. Even we had kind of higher numbers of losing trades than usual, like 7 with, 16 wins. They were small losses, but the trading profits this week were a lot bigger. These extra earnings will go to top up our DNP reserve fund, which is kind of on the low side because, the previous, we had 2 weeks in a row lower profits trading, so we dip into the DNP reserve fund. So no matter what, in DailyNetPay, even if we have losing trades or losing trading week, you still get paid. So let's go to the charts and see what kind of trading week it was. As you can see, these are mostly all the trading markets that I do on the Forex market. So let's begin with USD and Canadian dollar. Okay, well, this one, we started off with a losing trade. You can see over here, that was Monday. We went for prices up, and we had a big spike over here, so we got stopped out. We just got stopped out above the Bollinger Band over here where our stop loss, so there wasn't big. But this was unexpected. These big spikes hurt. And then came yesterday, we took a little profit in here. Okay, went for prices up, and we made a little profit. Okay. Now, next, GBP USD. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, where we made the most money this week, especially yesterday. And that was just amazing. So anyways, the week began with, okay, I'm just going to enlarge this a bit so you can see this better. Okay, go like this. Okay, trading, we went for prices down on here on Monday. We got some profits in here. Tuesday, we had the same thing. We went for prices down. Then Wednesday, middle of the week, okay, let's enlarge this. We had some hedged trading and 2 trades for prices up from here to here. It was nicely profitable. We had another trade because the market started to come down, but it didn't go below this higher close. So I went and I got a signal over here, moving average crossing. So for signal up, we went up, got some, got to the top in there. Well, that was kind of iffy trades because, this actually closed below the open, so I went for prices down. The market was kind of going against us. Our stop loss was above here, this top of the Bollinger Band, and we eventually got out over here with a nice profit. But the market even continued even lower. But over here, that was kind of iffy. I thought we got a one green, big dump down. Then, it opened up here, closed over here. So I thought, well, who knows? It might start going up. Then on yesterday, wow, this was huge. This was huge. I wish I had a couple trades in here. It would have been like a $5,000-$6,000 day or trade in here alone. But anyways, what happened in here? We got all the way to the bottom here in my trading range. It was showing the market broke below, so this is where I took the profit in here. The market kept going down. Well, this one in here, I almost bought it, but I said no. So I waited. Once I've seen that, I go, okay, this has got to be the tip, and you can see the RSI is way down here, so I knew it's got to reverse. So once I got the next one in here, and I took for prices up. And boy, oh boy, that was nice. And over here, I got a signal for going up. Even there was like a doji candle in here, but it wasn't totally. Dojis usually mean it's a reversal. So, this was kind of downtrend, temporary, but overall the trend was up. In this case, trend reversal would be up. But it could be down too, but because it's still got a little bit. So all of a sudden I see the markets going up. We had our stop loss over here. All right, and I was kind of watching because the market went up and down, but it just kept going up. And I go, whoa, this was something. And actually, this was around 5 o'clock. I was having dinner, and I got an alert that our stop limit profit got hit on GMB USD, British Pound USD, and I ran to the chart and I look over here and I go, wow, and we got stopped out and I seen the market keep going up. But anyways, when the market went up, I said, well, this is a big, big spike. When big spikes like that happen, it happened throughout many British Pound markets because of the UK election, the trade, it's just all kinds of financial reports, government reports, so this is what drives market. But, this is where a lot of traders, especially the new ones, lose their money. They lose if they don't place stop losses or anything like that. They can lose if they have $5,000-$6,000 in the account and they're trading that. Boom, that's gone in less than an hour. Okay, this is why trading, you got to really know what you're doing and knowing your stop losses, limits, and all kinds of stuff. But a lot of people went down here, probably went for prices up. All of a sudden, it just went up. A lot of markets got stopped out because the trend, the prices reversed. And we got to the top, well, some people, just like I thought, okay, but I looked, searched the high, and I go, no, this is a big spike. Usually, 60% of such spikes, rapid price changes, 60% of them come down a bit. So I thought, well, this is a great opportunity to buy. But that's once again, market kind of started to go down and got rid of more trades for people who were going up or traders going up. But anyways, we did quite well because I got in over here. Then, you know, we got this doji candle again. It's not totally doji, but I said, when I see this, well, you don't really know. It could be going up or it could be going down. But once I've seen the market close below over here, I said, whoa. You know, that was it. I took it. And next candle was green, so I for sure thought the market was going to go up. When I seen the next candle and the next one, lower lows, I go, oh, okay, time to buy. And this is right below the 5-day moving average. So I went for prices. Now we got some profits in here, and I did the same thing in here. I said, oh, this again? Okay, looks like the market's going to continue down. Okay, continue down. I wish I would have been right at the computer at this time, because I probably would have moved that limit stop loss right up here to sometimes. Then from here, you know, we did quite well and going down here. So this was a huge, big money maker of the month. Okay, so it was nice to have such trade. Okay, next was British pound, Canadian dollar, and you can see all the British pound, they had that spike. I didn't catch all the trades, but at least one of them. In here, we started the week off nothing. Monday, Tuesday, we had a loss. We went for prices up. Then actually, we went for prices down in here. And then the prices were reversed, went up. So we lost that trade in here and over here. Okay, we had another trade over here in the green. Over here was a little bit of wasn't a major trade, but we got some good profits in here. All right, next is, what do we do? Okay, let's enlarge this, British pound, Japanese yen. Okay, and middle of the week, there was a few trades in here. Were profitable, no losses in here. Then let's go into BTC, Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I kind of laid off. All right, I kind of went, you know, because I said a week ago or so that I'm just going to debate. Bitcoin's very unstable, and, you know, we had some losses in there in the last few weeks, so I says, okay, I'm just going to watch the market. And so we did a trade middle of the week, and so it was a good winner anyway, so that helped our Bitcoin. So other than that, that was the only trade. Then next market was British pound and Swiss franc. Yeah, we had a trade in here. That's the green one. We had a profitable trade for prices up. That was the only one. And there was some hedging in here as well. And then British pound, Australian dollar. There were some trades in here. There was a trade in here for prices go down. That worked out. For prices go up, it did work out. We had a losing trade in here for prices up. The prices went down. We had another losing trade in here. Then we had, you know, eventually I kept trying for prices go up. And it was kind of like a channel in here. But once we got in here, then it went down. And then I've seen this. See, there's that almost like a doji candle. There was one over here, but look at this. It didn't help the market. The market kept going down a bit. And way down here, once again, the RSI was way down here. I thought, okay, it's got to stop somewhere. So I went for prices up. And I wish I would have done the same thing what I've done with that other trade, but we had a stop loss, a stop limit over here somewhere, and we got stopped out. But I didn't get this one on time. That would have been another huge whoa. If we would have got this one, we would have probably got over 25% profit in trading. But that's the way this trading. You never, markets are unpredictable, and very volatile sometimes. But okay, and lastly, in British pound, there was no trades in here. Okay, we didn't trade that market, but I did trade two additional markets. And like I said, I am doing some European trading, like Euro and USD. So this was once again, nothing in here, but yesterday, while all this was going on with the British pound, I thought, well, let's see what Euro USD, and it got up here, and we had a few trades in here for prices down, and we did quite well. And that one open trade is Euro and Australian dollar. All right, that's the only one. Our stop loss, it's right at the bottom of this Bollinger Band. So we're pretty close to being stopped out, but you can see the market started to go up because we went for prices up. The same thing. It was nice. Channel going channel. It was kind of like a channel in here. Overall, the long-term trend is upwards, but in here was a trend change. Okay, this is a 200 moving average, so there was a trend change, went down, but now I hope it's gonna, next week it's gonna go above. If it's gonna get down here, maybe if it's gonna continue lower, I'm just gonna cancel that and take a small loss instead of holding some of the funds in here. But that, we only have one open trade, so that's not bad. See, this is why you can see, as we have many open trades, our money is tied up in those open trades over the weekend, and I don't like that. I'd rather have the money in closed trades. So that's how this week looked. And once again, I'm happy to report such winnings, 17.22. What I want to tell you, yesterday I did an update, and this update you will find in DNP News. Those members of DailyNetPay, you'll see the DNP PTS, 2 new additions to the DailyNetPay members area, which is your back office. There is the new tab, the DNP PTS compound, 3-week cycling plan. It's actually for members who have reached the DNP income limit or the maximum earnings of 600 plus per month, paid on weekly basis. And there's updates, so you should be aware of that. That update's also posted in your back office. When you log in, you're going to see this DailyNetPay members area. Ladies and gentlemen, dear members, many members still do not know what's in here. Before you got to scroll down here. Some just look at this and they don't look at this. Stop right now. Look, in order for you, especially new members that are joining, go down here. There's a video step by step, and they'll tell you how to read this time. A lot of members said, well, total to be earned, I got, like so much money and this and that. I want to withdraw that. That's not the money you can withdraw, okay? You can only withdraw wherever you have current earnings. And this explains each box. Now, I'm not going to go into details into this because this is not. But if you watch the video, okay, this is the video that I got over here, step by step. You can pause the video, look at the diagram, look in your members area. Then you will understand what these 6 boxes mean and how to read them. It's quite simple, actually. Don't look at the numbers because that all seems very confusing. But if you watch the video, these numbers will change. But I'm talking about in this update, see, we have new tab, DNP Cash FX High Income Plan. Okay, that's the new tab. Okay, and there's a video, a step-by-step video presentation is in the works that will explain this, because this is, once again, if it's somebody, I already had a few calls that called me, John, and says, I don't know, these are numbers, wow, I don't understand, this is very hard. It is, okay? If you don't know how to read basic, your commissions, when I click on here on basic, this is me, my account, okay? I have reached the maximum earnings. So now I put more money into a DNP Cash FX, which is excellent. And once again, I'm not going to be talking about in this video, but this is Once you understand this, then you'll know what I'm talking about. But also in here, see, there's, in this section, you can compound your earnings if you have $20 or more. No, if you switch this and you got to click this update and you want your payout to be, and for members who, for this third one, the DNP PTS Compound 3-week plan, when you click on it, if you have, 5, 10 trades, don't click on that because it'll take you forever. What you want to do, if you have low, I would say this plan, DNP PTS Compound 3-week high income plan, is for members who have at least 200 private active trades. Okay, this is where you see those in here. At least 200. If you have 500, then you can. I would, most are going for this DNP PTS because there is a reason. If you read the DNP news, why I only go up to $600 monthly income. That was my goal. I'm semi-retired. I love trading. It's part-time, full-time income, and I only trade with $50,000 to $80,000 DNP PTS account. And okay, in order to generate higher income, I would have to go probably above $100,000 in DNP PTS account, and that would require a totally different business license, additional Canadian regulations because I operate from Canada. I am Canadian, so etc. So much more. I am not willing to do that. I am happy where I am, and like I say, I'm semi-retired from networking, and this is it. And this is when you go into this DNP cash FX high income. They trade with millions of dollars. They have lawyers, they have professional traders, more than one, and they do. It's very most reliable, stable business online besides DNP. They do exactly the same thing what DailyNetPay offers. Their trades sometimes are higher than DailyNetPay, but they didn't beat me this week. But they also have great benefits through bonuses, network marketing, sponsoring, all kinds of stuff, which I'm not going to get into details. But they're real, true, dependable, reliable trading opportunity. And this is where you can earn that higher income. Once you reach that 15,000 or, you want to get into this is where you can earn about $600 a month paid weekly from DailyNetPay and select this, the DNP PTS Compound 3-week plan. You can take a look at it. I'm not sure if you're going to understand, but it's straightforward actually. When I do the video, it will be a lot easier to understand. I will do the basic and the greater in detail explanation of this entire process. But basically, it just, 1 week you withdraw, second week you buy the earnings that you have in here. You buy additional DNP Cash FX Trade Edge shares. Then third week you top up because you always want to have that 500 so you can earn that, keep that at maximum so you will earn that 600 plus monthly income paid on a weekly basis. And that is it. That is basically what you need to understand. All these numbers, you will see that in your members area. These numbers do change when we do payout, compound, and whatever you do in your account. So this is these two. That, and in the commissions area, this area. You can see I have selected this, okay? So this is it for the news, and once again, oops, not that one. I'm once again happy to report great trading week, and hopefully, trying to beat that 17.22%. It's going to be tough, but I am going to be trying very hard. Maybe not before Christmas, but certainly in the New Year's, because now it's busy time of the year. This is a very busy time of the year. Lots of grandkids, a lot of events. And anyways, until next week, the rest of the updates for Cash FX and compounds and payouts will be going throughout the entire weekend, finished by late evening, Sunday evening. Have a great, safe, and enjoyable weekend. Be safe out there. It's traffic is a little bit nuts due to festive season. And as always, my best and God bless.